Hey guys, this is Rob speaking, and today we are back in Automation with the Lite Campaign 3.7. And that is not 4.0, Rob. Yes, that is correct. But we need to finish up our little Let's Play we had going. And now's the time to do that, because it won't be that long until we are merging 4.0 to the main branch. And that means 3.7 is going down there. Down there. That's the arrow. There. This way it's going. So I haven't played in a long time, as you all know. Lots of, let's call them circumstances, keeping me from it. And lots of work in automation, which makes it so that I really am not looking forward to doing Let's Plays of automation in the evenings. And then I wasn't able to do anything in the evenings because we had moved furniture and so on. But anyway, now I'm back in a room during the evenings where I can indeed record, but I can't quite shout as loudly as I usually do because in the room next to me someone is sleeping, or rather two people are sleeping. So, okay, where are we at? End of episode 14. That sounds about right. So let's get back into that. Yeah, and with a nice cup of shut the fuck up, I am now ready to continue this. Whoa. Right, I think we turned the corner with the demos, didn't we? That is looking really good. Nice markups, decent scores in the 150s. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Alright, this is looking different. Yes, I'm so used to 4.0 by now. It's so much better. So, as soon as we have figured out the remaining bugs, that is. Already probably is better because this version also still has plenty of bugs. So, where are we at? This version of the demos is the last one, I think. Version 3. Yeah. And, oh, by the by, the judging of the demos is coming in the next few days as well. But then I'm not going to do any additional challenge cars, but I'm going to try to finish off the Let's Play. And that is just because, well, you can't really, we can't really have that design competition continue to 4.0, not as easily at least, because cars might have changed and so on. I can't keep track of all those changes. So it's better that we call that one done then, and start a new one. Yeah, I think the Lite Campaign V3.7 is certainly worth a play. And okay, where are we at? I think we just developed, or we are currently developing, in 86 we started, developing a V10, turbocharged too, lots of power. That's a lot of power, single EFI, okay. 325 kilowatts. Oh, it wasn't. I think I wanted to switch this back to horsepower, didn't I? Can I do this from here? No, measurements need to be done in the main menu, so let's go back there. All right, all done. So let's check this one out. And yeah, that's 435 horsepower. That's impressive. That is quite impressive. I think this might be enough to actually build a super/hypercar. Because we're still not even in the 90s, so a car that we're developing now would come out in 94-ish, 95? And that is a lot of power for that day and age. So I think the time has come to actually design a car then. And choose a car that fits the engine that we have planned. So let's go in here and... wait a second. Do we want to wait for any new tech to appear? Head back. Yeah, ultimate basic 80s. Do we want to wait? Doesn't. Maybe there's a new car body coming as well, so we probably should wait just 2 more months. It's fine. Don't give me too much competition, yo. That's not looking nice. Needs to resettle. Alright. And pause right there. Okay. There's no... Oh, no. Again. Wait a second, when do our new car bodies unlock? Because I think we do have some tech in there. So research and development, car bodies, +2. Oh, body effective unlock here currently is a little wrong, I believe. This isn't exactly 2. Is it rounded up? It might be. Let's wait another month and see if we get 1990s bodies, but because I can't think that there aren't any bodies in 1990. Alright, nice economy, yo. That is looking good. So now, again? Well, how many times have we tried now? It's always something different. Yeah, okay, 1990 bodies, that is what we were looking for. Are they better though? This one is quite fancy. It's quite small. It is... we do have some options. We do have this one. 2.45 meters, also not too large. Drag to 0.26, that's pretty good. And this one, 0.31, okay. So, and that one is just ever so slightly smaller. Which ones do you fancy more? No, you don't have to design it anymore, of course. I think this one would be easier to design. It's a little less curvy. Okay, but should we settle with the newer version then? But this has some... If we want to go for a bit of top speed, if we want to go for a hypercar, or a hypercar variant of the car, then I think what we need is decent aero. So I think we're going with... on the other hand, now we do want to have a convertible as well. This one would be the choice for the straight up hypercar, supercar, and well, light sports variants of those. But this one has the convertible option in it, which makes it a lot more powerful. Yes, I think we are going to pick that, despite the loss in aero. So we're going full aluminium, of course, space frame, yes, still. We don't have a medium factory yet. I think we are climbing the ranks slowly, still. But our production now looks pretty solid, so I think we will get there before the end of the game. Steel, yep, and we are going with... oh shit, okay, this is a pure mid-rear engine configuration. Will our engine fit is the question. So, mid-longitudinal, that is pretty nasty. Can we do rear longitudinal maybe? Double wishbone, let's go with that. And select the... Oh, fuck, okay, it can't fit. Let's choose a different drivetrain then. And... Yes, it fits! Yeah! Okay, we found something. Mid-longitudinal fits. So let's start with the little one. Yes, the little variant. The coupe or the coupe? Fastback? Yeah, we're going fastback on this one. Make it smaller. Make it smaller because it is sporty. And otherwise we're not going to morph anything. No colors. No, we don't need colors. And rear-wheel drive. Ooh. Do we want to make a version, the hypercar version with all-wheel drive? I think we are going to have some serious problems getting the power down. Manual, of course, 5 gears. Geared limited slip diff. We will need that on the high-powered version anyway. It's quite expensive. Maybe we should just go open. Open on this one, and then the more expensive version has the geared limited slip diff. Because that is a decent price differential too. They sure will care about that. Radial tires, yes, with the engine in the back. I think we are going equal size front rear, but sports compound. 225s? Is that enough for the small one? Probably is. Still plenty of tire. 18-inch wheels. Oh yeah. Is that good? Yeah, probably. How much does it cost? No, it's not too bad. I expected worse. 545. Well, they're not super wide. Let's just see if that is actually true or not. Yep. Maybe it's just one pair. But yes, vented discs, 2 and 2. And then do some medium-ish size, maybe? Yeah, it should be about balanced. And then we can pull this slider pretty far up. A 50 is a good starting point. And on the tray. Do we want to put any aerodynamics in play here? It might up our costs for the tires, because they get a higher rating, higher speed rating. Nah, let's go no under tray for this one. And that's all good. It has 2 seats, cozy, and we are going with a standard cassette. Oh, such high tech, yes. I think we have reached a time where we no longer get around using some kind of power steering. In this version that might still work out, but in the other one we certainly will need variable hydraulic. Hydraulic is a no-go for sports cars, but variable, pretty decent. No ABS, that's too complicated for us. Standard 80 sounds about right. Standard springs, gas mono, and... whew, okay. Sporty tune, and that... oh, okay, I completely mangled my wheel setup, which you probably shouted at me for. This is what you would use as a standard starting point for a front-wheel drive car, but this is not a front-wheel drive car. Not front-wheel drive, I mean front-engine car. We do have a rear-engine one, so this would be a starting point. And it's doing reasonably well. This is too much. 180. And the rest can be done with this setup. Easy. Just drop this a bit and it should turn around. Come on. Come on. One more. One more. One more. Okay, we do need a bit of sway bar action there. Bam. Okay, here we go. That's looking a lot better. Ooh, okay. Now for... ooh, that is quick. 5.5 seconds. Why is this so quick already? Alright, that's good stuff. Not complaining. That is a top speed of 240, roughly. Let's drop it down a bit. And there we go. Put it at top power. Oh, we... might want to actually limit that to 240. And there you see the reason why. It's cutting down on the tire costs. If we up that, that is, you pay the full cost there basically. And it doesn't give us too much of a benefit. And the next step down is, I think, 210. Yeah, that's a big chunk there, but not worth it. 240 is kind of expected at that point. Very nice with the grip there. You don't really need the geared limited slip diff for this configuration. If you were in a front-engined version of the car, you certainly would need it, because there's just not enough grip in the rear. The weight transfer isn't enough to put enough pressure on the rear wheels to get you grip. So yes, this is looking pretty good. Open diff, not great for accelerating out of corners, as we know from our escapades in Beam and G Drive, but yes, I think I'm quite satisfied with that. Now, how do we fare with the ratings? Not too great, I would think. But fear not, we have not optimized this thing yet, so let's do that. Can we get faster? 4.9. Holy shit, yes. But they don't like it. It's too wheel spinny, too uncontrollable, and the gear ratios are a little awkward when you go up. So let's optimize this further down, and this seems to be about-ish a sweet spot. Yeah, okay, 50 for some reason turned out to be pretty good. Oh, the brake setup is terrible at the moment. Yeah, let's fix that. That is not great. Alright, rear needs to be lowered. We can use single pistons, and now we can just up the size, and we should get rid of the brake fade as well. Yeah, it's looking good. So up that. Yes. And now just play around with the balance a bit more. And maybe pad type. And we are spot on there. Oh, one too much. Looking great. Much better. Much, much better. Also quite cheap. I mean, they are large, but that's cheap tech in that sense. And we do have some familiarity with them already. Okay, just trying out a few little optimizations, and then... Holy shit. Okay. That is extremely scary. Extremely scary behavior. It's like you're right at the limit and then suddenly whoop, the rear goes around and then shit, correct, and then you're already understeering out of the goal. Like, yeah, not great. Okay, overall, I'm quite pleased with this one. It really doesn't stick out in any category. Light Sport Premium does well. It's quite affordable. And of course, production will hammer that down in affordability. But I think we should be fine. Supercar, that's decent, not great. Alright, and good news is I've already settled on a name. And that is Ganymede. And that, of course, is a moon of Jupiter. Fun fact about this one, it's the largest moon in the solar system. So not even Titan can compete with that one. And also it's the heaviest. So yeah. Certainly isn't the heaviest in my car lineup. Oh, well, no, our hypercar will be a lot heavier. But yeah, this suffices for now for the light sports version. And we are now going to tackle the super/hypercar version of this car. And let's enter that one and switch out the engine to something else. It is the RP86 TT. Oh yes. Drivability just jumped off a rooftop. Holy shit. Okay. That will be fun. Let's have a quick look how it's sitting in there. Oh, nice. Nice. That looks scary. Bring up the graphs. How bad is it? 16.9% wheel spin. This must be the old graph, isn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. So, oh no. What the fuck? Can't go faster than this? Why? Alright, we need to do some configuring here. This isn't looking good, but why is it so slow? Do we have so much more drag because of all the extra cooling? We do have plenty of extra cooling, that is true. But not that massive amounts. I think this still hasn't quite updated, somehow. Alright, let me place a save and just reload this thing. Oh, that's because I'm stupid. The speed limiter, of course, is still in. Okay, where do you go now? Oh, okay. That's looking very, very different. Yeah, if you clone a car, of course, its speed limiter is cloned as well. Yeah, bit of an oversight there. And is it enough for us to just put on a geared limited slip diff? Or do we need to go for all-wheel drive? Oh, whoa. Okay. Still so much wheel spin. That is... Oh, because we are powering the front so much. Like if we go here, then yeah, no wheel spin basically. And it doesn't benefit us that much. So yeah, let's keep it on rear-wheel drive, but try to put in the geared limited slip diff and optimize the gearing a slight amount. How about making it hit 100 in first gear? There we go. 4.9 seconds, 0 to 100 rear-wheel drive car. That's impressive. Below 5. That's one of those big milestones to hit. And I think if you want much more, then of course you need to go with all-wheel drive. How fast was this with all-wheel drive? It would be at... Oh, well, you can go a lot faster then. Okay, yes. 3.9. So we are losing a second. That's not that bad. Let's take rear-wheel drive. I think we can work off of this. This is very nicely situated on the line, but terminal oversteer. But I think I can fix this. 205s to 55s, a bit more hefty, and that does cost a lot at that top speed. Whew. But it is a more expensive car. It's aimed at a different market, so we should be fine. Also, sportiness is suffering a bit from the brake fade in sportiness. Yeah, that took it down a notch, and that further reduces it. Do we need more here too? Yes, good choices. 55, solid. Oh, and remember, we don't have ABS, so we do want to have these lines be pretty well matched to the dashed line. That is not looking good, but we still have to fix the steering behavior anyway. Also, I'm a bit of a mofo and fine-tuned the brakes before actually selecting the target interior. Which will be luxury cassette and handmade, and that means that our brakes are off. We do have plenty of familiarity in this, by the way. We have none in that, so it's almost a bit of a struggle here. Do we want to go with handmade? Hyper really comes up that way. Versus, well, Super is already very high there, but 129. Do we want to invest that additional time? That is a lot. This is going quick. This is 7 months times, what would be 73, 0.73. So that's not much. Oh yeah, reclaiming all the drivability and comfort with variable hydraulic power steering. I think we are going to keep it standard 80s, because otherwise this thing is going to take forever. And now, of course, we still need to fix the steering behavior. Shouldn't be too difficult to do. Let's ease off on that a bit, and there we have it. Yeah, that was right on the limit. Really, yep. Okay. Now, quick check. Yes, the fast steering is also terminally understeering. That's exactly what you want. And look at these stats. Aren't they fancy? 143 almost in supercars. I think that one will do pretty well. Alright, I think I'm happy with the optimizations here. This is up. We lost a bit of performance, but that's to be expected. It's a lot heavier now. 200 kilos heavier almost than our light sports variant. But now we need to clone this one and make a super convertible. And to shorten things down a bit, I know you're not designing them, but we keep the flavor of the company. LSP, S for supercar, and super convertible. Quite simple that. But now, let's pump this one full of unnecessary gadgets that make it not a sports car, but very desirable. So here we go. It's looking good. Oh shit, okay, now we are starting to run into some problems with brake size. Yeah, it's not great. I think we need to go to 2 pistons here, and then lower that, and I think we will see some fade come back. So far so good, but they're way stronger. No, that's not really acceptable. Too much fade, so we need to stick with 1 pistons. Convertible Super is what we're aiming for. We still have steering behavior issues. That is fine though. This is all the same stuff. And yeah, looking good. And now some magic to cure this problem. I think we just need to drop it by 2. And there we have it. Is that enough for... Yes, yes it is. So now the question is, does it want to have one more to get rid of this little peak? No. That was kind of optimal right there. The scary little jump. Perfect. That certainly makes the passengers awake. Alright, markets. Yeah, looking strong. Convertible Sport and Convertible Super. Exactly what we are aiming for. So, good entry. And a quick way through the factory setup. I don't think we want to change that much. Oh, fuck me, those production flags. 43% production efficiency. That doesn't get much better if I remove that. Oh, no, it does. It does. A few fair percentage points. Alright. Oh, do we have Leatherworks? Oh, no. We can put on Leatherworks, and we should put on Leatherworks. That will speed things up a bit. 48 now instead of 42. Yeah, it's certainly going to take that. That sounds great. Oh, this page is so simple. It's so simple in Lite Campaign V3.7. Ah, shit. Yes. And so boring. There's no nuance here, or very little. Very little. But now we have the massive impact of actual production quality on the game, which is great. There's so much nuance on this page now in Lite Campaign V4.0. Looking forward to playing a Let's Play with that one. Okay, so car factory setup. Oof. Okay, that is long engineering time. I think we need to cut that down. Oh yeah, that was the cheating slider. Yes, of course, all the funding. We're now under 5 years already. That's great stuff. And we are going to put in a bit more pressure. Reliability not needed. Let's drop that. So 55? 55 months? That is quick. I think I'm going to up this in tooling again until we hit the 60. Like that. As that makes the cars quite a lot cheaper. I think I did something wrong here. Is this actually a full prototype without any production being set? That could very well be the case. Let's check out our factory tab. Yep, that's the case. Look at that. Look at that. It doesn't have a future state. So that tells me that, well, that engine is not going to be produced that we currently have in the car. That changes things a bit, doesn't it? So what we could do is either escalate the engineering time of the car and not put this engine in, or let it be in there and then manually start producing it. But a manual retool with a facelift of the engine, I think I need to think about this. This is not an easy decision, how to go about it to make this work, because we also do need a slight re-engineering time on the engine to make it go from a prototype to a full production one. Not that easy. Almost another way to kill the company. We don't need more ways to kill the company. We've had plenty already. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.